I think the underlying reality is there are some things which are very similar, the description of meaning, etc. I think there are some things that are very different. And to some extent, it doesn't just depend on size, it also depends on legal form. For example, if you are a small entrepreneurial not-for-profit, you still have exactly the issues that you're alluding to, which is the nature and role of the board and how that board's larger vision plays a part. I'll give you a very simple anecdote. I worked for 5 years as the executive director of Jazz at Lincoln Center. It's now a behemoth. It's a $45 million US operating company. But it was only created in the 1990s, and it went from being a small program to a department to an independent 501c3 or charity to something with its own organization. I'm not suggesting that is an ideal trajectory, that sort of trajectory. I'm suggesting it is a trajectory. The reason for that trajectory, though, was partly charismatic executive leadership, but it was also from the beginning a board that had a larger vision and a board that therefore encouraged and aspired to and shared those aspirations. So there are an increasing number of different organizational models, all of which are fit for different purposes. And I think that part of being a sort of goal-oriented cultural leader in an entrepreneurial context is also thinking about what those appropriate forms are, and by no means assuming that your manifest destiny, as it were, is to be a independent charitable organization with a building and a home, because those are not necessarily the means. And again, Sue gave great examples of that. Those are not necessarily the most appropriate means through which to realize those things. So I think that part of your training is to think imaginatively about appropriate forms to realize those ambitions.